All right. Uh, so here's a massively quick update. Uh, this is the old base. As you can see, there's the crack and damaged frame. This is the new base, complete with the compass wiring all moved and the legs reassembled, which, boy, they don't make the legs easy. So that is part one done, at least of the body replacement. Next step, I love this thing. Next step is this bad boy here. I've got most of the screws out. I still have to desolder the engines. And then I've got 4 screws around the side and 1 plug down here that I'm supposed to remove. And then I can shift it over into its new body. There'll be a GPS panel that goes up in here with a sort of a sticky I guess some sort of reflective shield that goes above that. So far, about an hour and a half into it, I've got the bottom done. Which I want to thank everybody on YouTube for not telling me how to get the little stupid doors off. That was a bit of a challenge. Getting the body apart wasn't really all that hard, surprisingly enough. Go figure, if you crash your drone and crack the frame, it makes it a whole lot easier to pop it apart. So if for any reason whatsoever you guys really need to get inside your drone, just crash them. That being said, this is my next adventure for this evening. I've got my bins to store stuff in, keep track of my counterclockwise and clockwise stuff, and to get an overview, I'll try to get the gimbal out of the way here. To get an overview, it's this whole piece right here comes out as one unit with those 4 screws. And so it actually is not that hard. One of the things I have to do is I have to get an X-Acto knife and I have to scrape these plastic knobs down so that they're flush and I can pull this cover over the top of them. This is for the LEDs. Luckily, the LEDs don't have to be desoldered. So the solder that I have to do, whoops, come on camera, are these little fellas here. So I've got to remove these 3 for each engine. And what I'm going to do, I think the safest thing to do is to desolder one, pull the wire through, mount it on the frame where I took it off from, and just sequentially go around the drone removing the motors. Once I have the motors in their proper place, then I'll take the center piece out and shift it over with the LEDs to where it belongs. That's the best way I can think of trying to do this and not goof up where the motors are. But that's where I'm at right now. I finally got past that little hurdle of being scared to death of doing this and figured, what the heck, let's just dive into it. So I've passed the point of no return at this point. I'm going to have to finish this now. Because I have a 3-year-old. Can you imagine what would happen if my 3-year-old found this? That'd be bad. So, thank you very much for chiming in and taking a look and seeing where I'm at. Hopefully, tomorrow, I will be able to provide you guys a live stream with the Heron Bird in its brand new frame. Which means that just leaves the gimbal to reassemble and put on, and we might actually be able to fly this bird, which would be totally cool. Couldn't fly it before because apparently there's an important little board on this thing, which is what allows it to synchronize with the remote. I didn't realize that. When I got the battery, I plugged it in, realized the thing charged up, tried to synchronize it with the remote, and I was like, it doesn't see it. Don't know why. Well, that would be the reason why. I took too much off. So, thanks guys. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for those that commented. More information as I get through this, but it's official. The restoration of the Heron Bird has officially started as of today. Thank you guys for chiming in. I appreciate it, and have yourselves a most excellent week. Bye.